see, I can see a smirk there, a wry smile on his face as he manages to get probably the most successful top lane champion of the play-ins, at least, we've seen on this patch here at Worlds.
We're going to have opposite sides here, as there might be a dive onto Summit, but Guma and Keria, are they going to be okay with Pyosik moving in?
Yeah, Summit trying to deal with this minion wave, but it is just too big. They do manage to get a teleport out. Can they kill him in time? That is going to be the 1-for-1 as now the stun comes in. It's a 2-for-1 and TL trade up. Now Pyosik making his move towards the bottom side. The Q's going to land. Gumayusi's in so much trouble, and CoreJJ. Yeah, Zeus does turn back up again. On vision.
Summon his ult.
There it is, and now Pyosik is coming down. There, the all-out comes through. The Q's going to land, and Zeus, he knows that he's dead. The Q's...
Surprised if T1 just goes for the blades. Arrow coming in.
Yeah, Oner is going to get blocked out, so Pyosik is going to be able to take this one. The arrow's going to connect, but Yeon is going to be able to cleanse that one away. Oner's still looking for more. As the shockwave lands, Pyosik is going to try and safeguard his way out, but the hostile takeover will cancel that, and Faker will grab his... Dragon is getting some attention. Wards everywhere. Arrow going to connect onto APA. The hostile takeover comes through, and there is the chaining of CC. I don't know what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, that's really the only outplay on that one. APA unfortunately going down. Comp team fight. I don't even think TL's comp is bad at team fighting, but trying to out team fight T1.
Yeah, with
a play on Zeus here.
Wait, yeah, there's the scat of the week onto Zeus, taking a lot of damage. The unleashed power comes through, and Pyosik's gonna take away.
A bad situation. Zeus going down a third time now, and means that TL turret might be looking towards play on Faker. Pyosik does have his ult.
Yeah, there is the Wardhog flash. Scat of the week not going to be able to get the stun there though, as Pyosik is going to be the target here. Faker wanting some revenge, gets the flash out of him in trade for the shockwave, as now Zeus is looking to put in some support as well. Not going to be able to catch up. TL with 3-man strong here in the mid lane against the 3 of T. Oh! The flash forward from Zeus is going to be scattered. APA doesn't have a flash of his own though, as the shockwave was looking to grab Pyosik, but they'll get the free kill on the Syndra. APA not able to make his way out.
And particularly on such a long lane, between the speed up from Faker plus the speed up from Jayce as Cole goes in.
Storm, that is going to be the hostile takeover though. It's Gumayusi's just raining hell down on CoreJJ. He's going to be the first one to fall, but Summit does get the all out onto Keria. Not going to be able to bail himself out of this one. Bit too expensive, but the Q3 is going to connect, and now Gumayusi's in trouble. The arrow's going to connect onto Yeon, but it was Summit that was the problem. And TL will answer back beautifully in mid.
And gold looking even.
Now CoreJJ will find Oner. Going to get a shattering strike off as Pyosik looking for Faker underneath the turret. Is going to get kicked into the wall as APA will just unleash the power and is going to reign supreme as far as the Orb Lady is concerned in this game. Summit be able to get himself into this mid lane once again, but that one is not long for the world, especially with this large minion wave. Summit's just going to have to watch it fall down. Oner just provide some support as well. And the map, something that TL hasn't necessarily paid as much attention to, as the handshake does come through. That's going to be a miss on the Glacial Prison though. And so Summit's going to survive, but the inner turret is not.
Here for Yeon. See if he can get, but there's no Faker, right? No TP available.
Yeah, that's going to be Pyosik locking that one down. It is going to be a Cloud Soul. Summit just going to go back towards this bottom side of the map and try and clear up these minion waves. CoreJJ finds Faker once again. Shattering Strike going to come through, but he's going to be pulled back by the Shockwave. The Dissonance comes in. There's the Magnet Storm as Faker is pulled forward. Can he find the Clockwork Wind-Up? He doesn't need it. Just mentioned, does not have his flash available. The Dissonance doing a fair bit of work there because of the damage build. As Scat of the Week is not going to quite find the man in the mid lane. Pyosik going to get slowed down, but he connects the Q, and I have a feeling that even Faker's not going to be able to make his way out of this one. He's had some daring escapes before, but without Flash, Orianna doesn't exactly have too many methods, and now the TL Baron that we were just talking about, they're going to consider it here. The rest of T1 are in the area. Faker has teleport. There's 30 seconds on TL to make this play, and if they can lock this down, it could be a huge advantage for them. They need to keep Oner out of this pit though, as APA, he's going down low. CoreJJ looking for his opportunity. Can he play bounce so they get him out of the pit? And it's going to be Pyosik that locks down the Baron. Can they win the fight though is the question. The hostile takeover gets the kill, utilizing Yeon to kill APA. It's a disaster for TL, and Zeus, he knows it. He's flashing over walls. Yeon's going to be able to pick up one though with these chakrams. Have a feeling that that might be all he's going to be able to get, but let's see what he can do here. Uses the last of his mana on the moonshot. And yeah, he's in an alcove, and I don't know whether he's getting out unless it's via the death.
To then set up the Baron. The downside is there is still 4 people, 4 T1. and a lot of resources have to be invested to take out Oner. The poke from Ashe and Jayce is so pivotal. I actually would have loved it if TL here just go all in on the engage, right?
Summit's all out was absolutely fantastic.
It was,
there to get rid of Oner.
because the follow-up engage from T1 is a disaster for Liquid, right? And if they also had gotten the Baron, it would have been a complete wash. But instead, I think TL, maybe on Faker, Pyosik deep in enemy territory.
Going for it there as the kick does come through. Of course, Sonic Wave is going to connect as well. CoreJJ looks for the opportunity, but the hostile takeover is there. Keria always takes care of his friends. It's Pyosik. He even goes golden, going to be able to avoid the arrow with that. The rest of TL gets into position. This is 2022 World Pyosik. Like, this is incredible.
He's doing it!
He's doing it again, Cronicler.
No, it's just to win.
And right now, TL is looking to peel. They're hoping to get the teleport and then peel. They do not want to flip this.
Keria is just going to get caught out of position. CoreJJ is there, and that is going to be the pickoff to start this one. Even the Rift Skull is going to stay with the kick on the Faker from Pyosik. It does not stop from this man today. And Oner down to 50%. Of course, Summit's got the Q3, and it's a double for APA, and that's going to be a Baron for TL.
Pyosik is legitimately the defending world champion, getting 2 kills for TL. No jungler for T1. That's the second Baron of the game.
2 for 2 for Liquid!
I'm giving it at least 50-50 now, boys. 100%. That is going to be the secure of the
group stage, because it will actually catapult them in to being 1 best of 1 away from a qualification match. It's actually much more important.
And that's going to remain
They
true.
can make it happen. Will be incredible. Right now, though, Baron power play actually working out okay.
Summit has to be able to escape this.
Trying to get out of the way, but the Glacial Prison is going to connect. The arrow is going to sail wide. He tries to all out his way through. Does still have a bit of a shield, but Faker will finish him off now. Still needed a lot of resources to lock that one down, as Baron is going to be utilized to try and take down this inner turret as well. But T1 going to get themselves into position. The volley is going to tag them. Not going to push into the fog of war.
Chronicler, I'm having a hard time being unbiased with my analysis right now. Who do you think has better skill?
Also going for Radiant Virtue here on the Renata, trying to build the Mosekiness.
Scat of the week trying to come forward here. Summit just by himself, finds himself a kill. The Magnus Storm under 3 is gigantic, and Summit's going all out. He's going to get out of the fight as well with Gumayusi. He's taken down Yeon already. And CoreJJ, both of them are going to go golden, and it's T1 that just roll over the top of TL, and even Summit will not be allowed to escape as Gumayusi looking to chase after him. He's got the ward in the brush, and I have a feeling Summit, by going the wrong direction, is probably still going to die.
After a 35-minute nail-biter with 2 Barons going over to TL, T1, well, they don't get the clean ace because Summit stays alive, but
they were winning until they weren't. Chronicler, and that is going to be the Nexus turrets falling down. Our observers following the story of Summit, but it's the Nexus that needs to be addressed, and T1 are going to take the game, the first game of Swiss. I wouldn't